Sydney. The European Space Agency, ESA, has officially opened a state-of-the-art deep space antenna in Australia, marking a major step toward strengthening scientific and technological collaboration between Europe and Australia in the field of space exploration. The inauguration ceremony, held on October 4 in New Norcia, Western Australia, celebrated the completion of a 35-meter communication dish designed to maintain contact with spacecraft traveling throughout the solar system. This latest structure becomes the second antenna at the New Norcia complex and the fourth addition to ESA's global east-track network of ground stations. This strategic investment enhances ESA's capability to communicate with spacecraft in deep space and ensures we maximize the value of our most important resource, the data returned from missions exploring the far reaches of our solar system, said Joseph Ashbacker, ESA's Director General, during the event. Next-generation capabilities. The new facility, known as New Norcia 3, is scheduled to become fully operational by March next year. Once active, it will handle communications for a range of ESA deep space missions. The antenna incorporates advanced technologies, including a cryogenically cooled receiver system that minimizes electronic noise and boosts signal sensitivity, enabling clearer and more reliable data transmission. This is the most sophisticated and technologically advanced antenna ESA has ever built, remarked Mehran Sarakati, head of ESA's Ground Station Engineering Division, in a recent project briefing. Expanding global communication capacity. New Norcia 3 complements existing ESA antennas located in Argentina and Spain, forming a global network that supports the growing data needs of interplanetary missions. Everything we send into space now demands more data. Our instruments and payloads are increasingly complex, and our missions are expanding, Sarakati explained. He noted that despite these upgrades, communication capacity remains tight, and ESA is already considering a fifth deep space antenna in South America to meet future demands. Economic and strategic impact. ESA invested approximately €62.3 million or $73.2 million in constructing New Norcia 3, while the Australian government contributed $4 million Australian dollars or $2.6 million in general project support. According to Enrico Palermo, head of the Australian Space Agency, the funding was not earmarked for a specific component but aimed at strengthening Australia's role in the global space infrastructure. He projected that the antenna would generate an annual economic return of about $4.5 million over its estimated 50-year lifespan. That's an impressive local economic benefit compared to the initial $4 million contribution, Palermo said. The New Norcia ground station is managed by CSIRO, Australia's national science agency, which also operates NASA's Deep Space Network facility near Canberra. This addition further solidifies Australia's standing as a leader in deep space communications, Palermo added. We're committed to remaining a dependable partner in international exploration missions, and New Norcia 3 is a vital part of that future. Strengthening the Europe-Australia Space Alliance. The collaboration between ESA and Australia has spanned several decades, but recent developments suggest a deeper institutional partnership on the horizon. During the International Astronautical Congress in Sydney on September 29, the Australian government announced its intention to negotiate a formal cooperative framework with ESA, a move that could eventually grant Australia a status similar to Canada's within the agency. This would enable Australian companies and research organizations to take part directly in ESA-led programs. With Australia's recent decision to begin talks on a cooperative agreement with ESA, new and exciting opportunities are emerging for collaboration between the European and Australian space sectors, Ashbacher said, emphasizing the growing strategic alignment between the two regions.